Hi guys, it's Emily from Nobel Novels and welcome to today's video. This is my July TBR. Now, the day I'm filming, it decided to hammer it down all morning, so I'm filming inside. So I'm expecting, I've just had my haircut last week. I'm having a good day, but I thought I'd film and show you my July TBR. Now, add on the Jane Austen books, which you're only going to see one of these books in here. I did the TBR for the Jane Austen July books. And this TBR, yeah, and I've actually included a Love Book Tours book in this, so it's kind of meaning that my actual TBR already is like 19 books, and then I'm going to add some books to the halfway point. But July is the month that we go on holiday. Yay! Going on holiday at the end of the month. So I've got to try and remember to get all my books, like the buddy reads, done at the start. I'm packing some books, but I would love to know if you guys let me know which. I'm packing 3 books to go on holiday. I want 2 books of this TBR, and then I'm going to add an extra one at the halfway point. But I would love to know which books you think that I should take with me. We're going to Butlins. I want books that are going to be really fun and easy because I want to read, but I will be having fun with the kids and doing loads of stuff and drinking and getting pissed and reading when I'm drinking. It's going to be fun. So I don't want any hard-hitting books or anything too big to carry to Butlins. But yeah, what books do you think I should... There's one that I've already decided. So yeah, I might say, the more people that comment on a book, I will pick one book out of all of these that I'm talking about that you guys vote on to pack. And if you all vote on... If I have more than one book that has voted within about a week of this going live, then I'll save that book and pack it. So yeah, let's see what you guys think. I'd love to know. So yeah, enough rambling anyway. I will show you the buddy read books first. I will be linking my Jane Austen July TBR, which will be going up. It'll be going up a couple of days before. Yeah, so this is going up on Friday. Jane Austen July TBR is going up on Wednesday. I'm organised, I think. So that'll be it. So I'll give you about a week or so until the start of July to vote on, tell me what you think I should read. So the first book that buddy read, which is a buddy read that I'm including in my Jane Austen July TBR, and that's Northanger Abbey. I'm hopefully buddy reading this with Naomi at the start of the month. This is also the group book for Jane Austen July. Short and sweet. Can't wait to get this read. So that's the first one. Obviously I've spoken quite a lot about this. This is also the Jane Austen July group book. So I think quite a lot of people are reading this. So it's kind of a buddy read, kind of just quite loosely thing. I didn't like this the first time round very much, but I'm hoping I love it on a reread. The book that I'm going to be honest, I pretty much know I'm going to start the month with this, and it's my buddy read with Gaia from Gaia Athena, and this is The Pearl Sister. I'm going to have to start the month with this because I was literally desperate. It's like nearly 700 pages. I will probably read more than 50 pages a day because I love the Seven Sisters books, but I have been warned by my mum. This is about Cece, and Cece Delapise has never felt like she fitted in everywhere. Following the death of her father, the elusive billionaire Parcel, so-called by her 6 sisters that he adopted, she finds herself at breaking point. In desperation and armed only with scant clues that her father left her, Cece begins a search to discover her true origins. A search that takes her to the searing heat and dusty plains of the red centre of Australia. But what is her connection to Kitty McBride, a Scottish clergyman's daughter who lived there over 100 years ago? Apparently my mum has warned me this is quite hard hitting. Now, I finished the book before this, like a couple of months ago, and I just can't wait to start this. I need to message Gaia, but I can't wait to start this. I friggin' love this series. Yeah. Super excited. Now this is a book that I could take on there maybe, I'm not sure, see what you think. And this is Apples Never Fall by Leanne Moriarty. It's her most recent book. I bought it on Amazon. Now again, Leanne Moriarty's, most of her newer books I've loved, but some of them have been a bit hit and miss. This is like my sort of unorthodox. I've kind of gone back to having a thriller a month and a non-fiction a month. And this is about Joy and Stan Delaney, who have 4 grown-up children, a successful family business, and their golden years ahead of them. Then Joy vanishes. Questions are asked, the police get involved, scratch the surface, and this seemingly happy family has much to hide with good reason. Like I said, I've loved a lot of, I loved Big Little Lies. Nine Perfect Strangers was good, and some of them have been good. Okay, this is like nearly 500 pages, but I'm hoping I like it. Really hoping I like this. Now the next one is my non-fiction book, and I've been told, I got this from, I think Danny from Danny's Book World got me this for Christmas. Yeah, Danny got me this for my birthday, so I'm reading it very quickly. I love you, Danny. The Magic Mayhem of Growing Up by Tom Felton, Beyond the One by Tom Felton. This is such a gorgeous hardback. I love Danny for getting me this. I love all my presents, but look at this. It's got pictures of him. Obviously, we know that he was in the infamous Harry Potter films, but I'm taking that aside. I'm ignoring the author because she's a beep beep beep. But I loved Tom Felton in this. Obviously, Draco Malfoy is like the bad boy of the thing, but Tom, from what I've heard about when I've watched like the stuff with him behind the scenes, and I've watched the stuff before BookTube, before I found out what she was like. I watched a lot of stuff about Tom Felton, and from what I'd like the behind the scenes of the films, you could see he was such a nice guy, and I know that he looked after Emma Watson, his like colleague, and he was a really good guy. So I'm looking forward to learning more about him and his experience of growing up on the screen, and I'm just so looking forward to this. This is just a book that I cannot wait for. Like I'm a bit hit and miss with some of my non-fiction books, but this is quite a nice length. It's a gorgeous hardback. This is not included in the votes for what I'm going to take on holiday because this is hardback and it's gorgeous, and I'm not trusting myself with that in a suitcase. It's too pretty. Now, the rest of these, apart from one, I've got one hardback that's not going to be included in this. So I'll tell you which books are kind of included in the vote. So the next book is a book that is on my list of books for thingy. Oh, I forgot to say, before I forget now, I am continuing with the old curiosity shop. So at one point I'm going to have to kind of read a bit more. This is my Charles Dickens project. I'm actually enjoying this a lot more than some of the other Charles Dickens. I really love Little Now, and I've actually cried a couple of times in this. So going forward for people, this is actually a really good book. So I'm continuing with that. I am being honest, because Jane Austen July is such a big commitment, and because obviously I am on holiday and we've got so much going on, I'm not having, my only sort of reread of a BookTube favourite is Emma, obviously from Jane Austen July, Emma by Jane Austen, and I haven't really got a BookTube favourite author because a lot of you love Jane Austen, so I'm kind of counting it as that, but I have kind of chilled a bit more for my July because my July TBR needs to be quite chilled out. I've got off a holiday, I've got the kids ending up, Mia's like leaving primary school, I've got a lot going on in July, so I'm trying to look after myself. But yeah, just to fill you in on that anyway. So these are the random other books, and I'll tell you which ones you can decide what I pack. The next one is Loveless by Alice Oseman. Now I am reading, before this comes live, I probably would have read the second Heartstopper book, and I know Heartstopper's coming back in the start of August. So this is about Loveless, and this is about Georgia, who is a character from the Heartstopper series. It was all sinking. I never had a crush on anyone. No boys, no girls, not a single person I've ever met. So what did that mean? Georgia's never been in love, never kissed anyone, never had a crush, but as a fanfic obsessed romantic, she's sure she'll find her person one day. As she starts university, Georgia makes a plan to follow love, but her actions wreak havoc among her friends. She questions why romance seems so easy for other people, not her. With new terms thrown around as asexual or aromantic, Georgia is uncertain about her feelings more than ever. So this will be intriguing. This is in the vote. Another one is an Emma Cowell book, and I've been accepted for a tandem read along of this author's work, which I should be getting soon. I think I'm reading it at the end of July. But I've heard lots of positive things about this. This is One Last Letter from Greece. I love books set in Greece. I went to Corfu a long time ago, and this looks gorgeous. I got it from Baz Books last year. Devastated by her mother's death, Sophie longs to get away from an empty house full of memories. So when a chance discovery among her mother's belongings hints at a past Sophie knows nothing about, she jumps at the opportunity to both heal and escape. The idyllic Greek town of Methone, wait, I can't say that. But as Sophie is about to discover so much more than her mother's secrets. Amongst the tranquil waters and cosy taverns, Methone's local offers Sophie the answers she craves, along with some unexpected romance. This looks really good. That's in the vote as well. A historical fiction. It's in the vote, but it is very big, so please be gentle with me. This is Return to Mandalay by Rosanna Lee. I thought this would be kind of Mandalay, kind of makes me think about like Jane Austen July. But this is a freaking chunky. It's over 500 pages, about 550 pages. And this is Eva Gatsby often wondered about her grandfather Lawrence's past and what happened to him in Burma during the Second World War. But this is only when Eva's job as an antique dealer suddenly requires a trip to Mandalay that Emma finally breaks his silence and asks her to return a mysterious artefact. Is Mandalay Jane Austen July? I don't think it's Jane Austen actually. Mandalay is from Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, so I don't know why I thought that. But it looks like a summer book. And then Eva goes to Burma, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Then I thought a random book that's on my shelf. I don't know why did I pick this book off my shelf for this month, but I did. And this is The Radio Girls by Sarah Jane Stratford. I bought this from Baz Books. It is set in London in 1926. Maisie Musgrove is thrilled to land a job at the fledgling BBC, whose new and electrifying radio network is captivating the nation. I don't want to know too much more about this, but it does look good and it looks interesting. It's not really a summer book, but there's something about this that's drawing me to it. Then I've got a book that's definitely getting packed, because I packed a book by this author last year on holiday. Basically every year Kathy Bramley book is going in my suitcase. This is the Sunrise Sisterhood. It is one that I bought as soon as it came out. I freaking love Kathy Bramley's works. All her newer books I've read. She's always been 5 stars. One of her books that I read last year was literally, which one was it? The Summer That Changed Us was packed last year. I read Merrily Ever After as soon as it came out. The Merry Christmas Project. I've read so many of this author's works. I think there's hardly any left that I haven't read. But I don't always keep them, so I don't know why. Summer has arrived at Selcombe. For Lizzie's relief to have her beloved goddaughter Sky and Claire, and Claire's baby Ivy. The catering business Liz started with Claire's late mother, Jen, is failing, and she is going to need both women to help rescue it. But the two half-sisters have never been that close. The last thing free-spirited Sky and new mum Claire want to do is spend time together. As the holiday season begins, earth-shattering secrets are revealed, forbidden love blooms, and a shaky foundation holding their family together begins to fall apart. Can't wait to take this. This will probably be the first book I read when I get there. How I'm saving this for the holiday, I don't know. The next one is one that again I think I got this. I didn't actually buy this full price. I think I got this from Oxfam in Wokingham. But this is again another, Isabel Broom is another very favourite author. And again, it's another one set in Greece, I think. No, set in Corfu. Oh my god, this is set in Corfu! Ah! It's been 18 years since Ava spent the summer on the Greek island of Corfu, but she's never forgotten what happened there during those months, or who she left behind. Now single, estranged from her family, she's preparing to wave her daughter off to university. Ava's life seems a million miles away from the one she dreamed about as a teenager, a life now being lived by her sister instead. When Ava decides to return to Corfu for the summer, she knows she must finally face the place and the people that broke her heart. Oh my god! If you guys vote for this, it's going to be hard not to take it away. Now the next two, those are all the books anyway that you can choose about. The next book is a book by Love Book Tours, which I'm reading in July, but I can't remember when because I've got my dates on my calendar somewhere. And this is a Love Book Tours book. I love it when this author's actually sent like little bookmarks, which I love. He sent bookmarks, and this is Miracle Number 4 by Paul Mariner, and set in past historical fiction. This is actually set the year my parents got married. In 1976, with a dream of a career in rock, a crush on the prettiest girl in town, and the mother in remission from cancer, Mike's future looks bleak. Music brings excitement and a chance to shine, but life off stage is complicated. Together with the family, friends, and bandmates, Mike finds joy, sadness, and loss. Troubling secrets surface when a new friend brings both fresh perspective and cruel reality. It's a Love Book Tour, so it's an ad PR product. But this was one I was straight away like, oh my god, this sounds like a me book. So yeah. The next one was a Christmas present from the lovely Jem from Gemma Books. And it's on the BookTube prize list. And I think it's gone down to the shortlist. Take My Hand by Dolene Perkins Valdez. Lots of people have loved this. This was a random one that Jem got me. But Jem's just one of my best friends. This is a historical fiction, and it's one that everyone... Oh my god, look at the end pages. Oh my god. Why am I such an excitable bunny? Like, literally, I'm a big freaking kid, aren't I? So this is A Year That Never Passes Without Me Thinking of Them, India Erica. The names are stitched inside every white coat I've ever worn. I tell this story to stitch their names into your clothes, inside your clothes too. A reminder never to forget. Montgomery, Alabama, 1973. Fresh out of nursing school, Sybil Townsend has big plans to make a difference in her community. At the Montgomery Family Planning Clinic, she intends to help women make their own choices for their lives and bodies. When the first week in her job takes her down a dusty country road into a tumble-down cottage, she is surprised to find that her new patients are just 11 and 13 years old. Neither of the Williams sisters have ever been kissed a boy, but they are poor and black, and those handling their welfare benefits that reason have enough to have the girls on birth control. This is apparently supposed to be heartbreaking and amazing. I'm not taking this on holiday. This will probably be read pretty early on in the month. So thanks, Jem, for this book. It looks gorgeous. But June's been an amazing month with my reading. July, between mixing these and my Jane Austen July books, I am so blessed, and I'm so excited. Like I said, let me know down below which books you think which book. Just pick one book that you think I should take on holiday with me. I would love to know the ones I've shown you. And yeah, I hope July is an amazing month. July is a month for us parents where the kids can start their summer holidays. It's a month where it's the hot, nice, something supposed to be sunny weather. Hopefully we'll get summer. And it's a happy month. We've got Jane Austen July, we've got this. It is a month full of love, and I hope you all have an amazing one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, not subscribed yet, ring on my ding-a-ling. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye. So, I have gone and filmed my TBR, only just remembering that I forgot to do the TBR jar. So, just to add this extra little bit, extra waiting thrill, let's see what the TBR jar picks for me, because I've done a boo-boo. There we go, I'm going to pick that one. So, there you go, I'll take that out of the vision. Sorry about this. So, TBR had picked Madame Barova. Oh, that's the one this was the book that I added to the unread to the TBR jar when I decided not to do Doodah. I decided not to do Moby Dick, so I added Madame Barova by Ruth Hogan. So this is the book that is chosen. I think this looks like a proof copy. I think I got sent this by a friend. I don't know much about this. It's about Madame Barova, tarot reader and palmist and clairvoyant, is retiring and leaving her booth on the Brighton seafront after 50 years. Imelda Barova has spent her lifetime keeping other people's secrets, and her silence has come at a price. She has seen lovers and liars, angels and the devils, and the dreamers and the fools. Her cards have unmasked them all, and her cards have never lied. But Madame Barova is wary of other people's lives and other people's secrets. She needs rest and a little piece of life for herself. Before that, she has to fulfill a promise made a long time ago. She holds 2 brown envelopes in her hand and has to deliver them. So this is the TBR jar pick. I am finally finishing this video. Thank God for my editing. I'm actually doing a bit of editing. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Sorry. If you're new to my video and not subscribed, ring on my ding-a-ling. And please ignore the fact that I'm a bit dappy.